Alright, to pick up what we just left off, like just left off. I was telling you never to add effects to the other two pans. Alright, now what you're gonna do, you for the instrumental, alright, you're gonna add something called the L1 Ultra Maximizer. Alright, and that also comes with the Mercury package. And that one you go to you can go to multi-channel plugin for this one. Alright, the L1 Ultra Maximizer. Now whether you pick stereo or plus stereo, honestly it really doesn't matter, but I use plus stereo. You're gonna go to load. You're gonna load the 16-bit Final Master High Resolution. The 16-bit Final Master High Resolution, which will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th one from the top. Press that, and you're gonna see that change like that. Now after you do that, the out ceiling and the thresh, that changes according to the instrumental, how loud it already is before you started mixing it. Alright, we're gonna play the instrumental.
I'm racked up and racked out. Racked up, racked out, racked up and racked out, racked up and racked out. Look, F&E in the building.
And you can hear those settings, how they really help in that mix. Now what I'm about to do to this here is take the thresh, put it all the way up. You can hear that. And I'm gonna take that out ceiling and lower that some more.
What you expect? Game tight, spandex, shake that ass for some cash and later cut her like a check. Tell her show a little chest, muscle shirt, V-neck.
You can hear the big difference in that. You really can. Alright. And that's what that does. Matter of fact, after this I'm gonna take this same song that we mixing and I'm gonna put that up there on YouTube so you can hear, like with your headphones, and actually hear how good it sounds, because I know you probably can't hear it good with this camera. And I'm sorry for that, but that's what you do to that. Now, that's the only thing that you do to the instrumental. Now, if you learn tips from somebody else to do this and do that to vocals and to instrumentals or whatever, then hey, why not just try mixing what you learn from them, mixing what you're learning from me, and try to find your own unique sound. Know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you what I use, but if somebody else is telling you, oh, that's not right, that's not right, well, don't just totally discard what I'm teaching you, because trust me, it is right. Most of it is right, and most of it's right because one of my homeboys, he actually mixes a professional. I'm not gonna say that name because then you're gonna listen close to his vocals and be like, you know. But I tell you no lie, he mixes a professional's vocals on the low. He lives in ATL, and he mixes a professional's vocals, and this is what he uses. And they said, someone told me, the less plugins that you have to use for your mixes makes your vocals better, but this is the basics to it. Alright, the minimum amount of plugins you should have, if I had to say, I probably had to say, would be maybe 7 or 8. Alright, and right here for the verses we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we good. Not even at the minimum, we good. Minimum is like 7, so we good. Alright, but now what you do to the master track, alright, this time we're gonna add the L3 Ultra Maximizer. Alright, for the beat, for the instrumental, it was the L1, but for this one we're gonna add the L3. Alright, the L3 Ultra Maximizer, like I said, plus stereo, minus stereo, whatever, doesn't matter. Alright, L3 Ultra Maximizer stereo. Now this is gonna take you to this here. Alright, now to do it this here, you press load, go to 16-bit moderate limiting, which would be the second one from the top. Moderate limiting. Alright, press that. And when it asks for the profile, you press the arrow. And these vary. So the instrumental determine which one of these you're going to use. But my preset, like overall preset, if I'm rushing the mix, would be lean and mean, which is the second from the bottom. Alright, and we're going to play that.
Give it up and give respect. Then I pass her to the set. I bet when she let that There's something you can't do about it. Cause my team, the club can't do without it.
You hear that quality?
Without a champagne shower out, it's feel no evil. Shut it down without a power out.
That quality is great. Play that back.
Yeah. Daze. Fear no evil.
Alright, the next thing you do to the master track will be you add a de-esser, stereo again. But this time you're gonna press full mix. The last one. Sorry for the camera once more. I keep apologizing because I really want y'all to see this. But I'll just tell y'all, if y'all have questions, just inbox us and I'll just tell you. And I also mix. I mix artists, and to believe it or not, I know most people say they charge, but Daze of Fear No Evil mixes for free. Yes, you did hear it right. I mix for free. I professionally mix for free. You heard that right. Once more, Daze mixes for free. Alright, full mix. And play that. And you just listen for the little things. You have to listen for the little things that matter. The smallest things matter the most, alright? Right now, by listening, I say my vocals need to be turned down. So you go to for the vocals, never touch this knob. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, let me turn that down back to 0. Now my vocals are low. I turned that up when I was recording to hear myself. So now that my vocals are low, go to max volume, the preset already. What you're going to do is take the gain. You're going to take that gain. You're going to raise it to 0, alright? And you're going to take the thresh. Put the thresh all the way to 48.0. Alright, this is what's going to get them. The gain, you're gonna, on the low level, highlight the thresh. There's a little box on the side. See that box? When you press it, it unhighlights it, and it highlights it again. Highlight that box. Alright? And when you highlight that box, I'm going to turn this gain right here up. I'm sorry, let me go back so you can hear the vocals. It must have still ran. Let me play that back. Alright? Alright, that's what you're going to do. You're going to turn the gain up. See how what that does there? Take this thresh, put that thresh all the way down to 96. And toggle the gain. Turn it up however high you want it, low you want it. And then you come back after you mess with this one. You mess with this, the threshold. -50. Now just make this a preset for you. After you get this volume once how you want it, after you get this one time, go ahead and make that a preset so you won't have to keep messing with it, because it's basically going to be the same for every song. This particular plugin and the rest of them, except for the C4. See how the volume rises? I got it at 6. I'm gonna start from the left. This one is set to 50, -50. Set to -50. This one is set to 16.5. This one is set to -96, all the way to the bottom. This one is set to 25, -25. -25 is what that's set to. This one's set to -48, and that's one set to 0. But you can toggle this, like I said, you can toggle that. You can toggle it. It all depends on how you want your volumes to be. There's no right or wrong in the volume. Alright, and that's it for that. You might as well just make that a preset for yourself. Alright, when you get your volumes where you want them, go ahead and put that up there. And that's that. Now this, you still argue with that for the instrumental. You never let the instrumental win. What you need to focus on in an instrumental, focus on the snare. That's what you focus on. You got to make sure your snare is always over your vocals, but your vocals can still be heard. Like, listen for the snare. You can hear it. And the snaps. Alright. And that's a mix from Daze. Alright. That's how you mix that. You got your master, your beat, your instrumental, your vocals. Trust me, Fear No Evil knows what they're talking about. These settings are legit, but you just have to get the right plugins. They are legit. If you don't feel like getting the plugins, and if you don't even have Pro Tools, just hit us up, send them to me. I will mix them for you. I promise you. I will mix them for you. And send them back at you. Professionally. And send them back at you. And that's a mix from Daze, man, with Pro Tools. Like I said, you use Adobe, get Desiree. You got the video for that for you. And that's it.
See, I'm racked up, racked out.